Now that's what I call a shock. Puns incoming. Welcome to the Stormcaller. Hello one and all, I am SPC Brawlers, aka Brawlers, and welcome to my 8th Guardian review in Destiny. First up, we already took care of the Sunbreaker. If you missed the previous video, there will be a link in the description below. Up next, we have the 3rd subclass for the Warlocks. Since the release of Destiny, every single Guardian had only 2 unique subclasses, and the 3rd slot was missing. Well, thanks to the Take It King, we finally have our 3rd slot, and I was not shocked to find out that a Warlock would have an Arc subclass. There's a joke in there somewhere. Anyways, the Stormcaller is one out of the 3 subclasses that the Warlocks can use, and can electrocute their enemies through purchasing the Take It King expansion. Every Warlock won't have the subclass unless a unique quest has been completed once the Take It King is in. First, you are sent to Mars to find and destroy a conductive mine, aka a Hydra. But this Hydra has a lot of electrical energy within itself. So, long story short, you gotta go to Mars, destroy this thing, and move on. Once that Hydra has been destroyed, you are then sent to the battlegrounds of the blind... Wait a minute, what was the map again? Give me a second. Blind Watch. Sorry about that. Once you're in the Blind Watch multiplayer map by yourself, follow the instructions that Ikora will give you. You will have to go through 3 meditation areas. Just be sure to pick off the Vex if they're bothering you, which they are, so all you gotta do is shoot them up. Once the 3rd meditation area is complete, you are now one with the storm. After a pretty cool cutscene that you get to see with your Warlock becoming one with the lightning. Upon birth of your electrical powers, the Vex show up again. And what better way to give your new powers a go with these targets? As you shock your enemies to blow up their circuits, you unlock the following perks right off the bat. First is a pulse grenade, an electrical sphere that damages enemies caught inside the radius. Just simply throw it, and any enemies that are within that little guy, they're gonna get shocked. Oh boy, these punches keep getting repetitive. Sorry. Just be careful when you throw it upon your feet. It will damage you upon the first splash, but after the 2nd splash, you'll be able to stay right in the dead center of this little grenade, and you'll be protected for a short amount of time. Second is Glide, a normal glide ability that all Warlocks have. Third is Storm Trance, the unique new super that you unlock. You will unleash the lightning from within and wield the storm from the palms of your hands. Think about it as Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars. All you gotta do is just activate it and unleash your anger. That was terrible. Oh god. And for the last perk that you will immediately unlock is Thunder Strike, an arc melee strike that will give you this unique ability to actually shock an enemy from a pretty fair distance. If you're a Warlock, you can actually range this attack to your Titans, Warlocks, Hunters, and all other enemies. Just be careful if you're going to be playing as other types of Guardians, because these guys will literally electrocute you from a questionable range, which can get you frustrating if you're fighting them in the battlefield. No wonder Ikora says that the Stormcaller is the question and the answer. Well, anyways, getting back to the review. We still have 2 more grenades that we gotta look at. First is the Storm Grenade, exclusively only to the Stormcaller. You will call in a focusing lightning storm with this little grenade. Be very careful when you're throwing this little guy, however. This grenade gives you massive damage and can kill you if you're injured. So just stay away from the enemies, throw one of these guys out, and watch the lightning dance around your enemies. The 3rd grenade will be the Arc Bolt Grenade. This is simply an arc chaining grenade that damages the main enemy, and it will damage others nearby. Safe to say this to all of you Warlocks out there, you won't deal any damage with your systems whatsoever if you throw this little grenade upon your feet. Pretty good if you want to get yourself a miniature backup plan. Going back to the Glide, we got 3 more perks to take a look at. Focus Control, you get more air directional control. Focus Burst, you gain a boost of speed as you're in the air. And Balance Glide, you get the best of both worlds. Balance of speed and control, which is the upgraded version of Glide. Heading on back with the unique super ability, instead of getting a little basic, why don't we try to electrify this Warlock? Ah, my god, sorry. First up is Landfall. Right upon activation, you can fire a bolt of lightning under you and into the ground, creating a massive shockwave. Any enemies caught within that blast, they're gonna get decimated, or at least majorly stunned. Second will be Superconductor. Stormtrance lightning chaining is doubled. Instead of you having the regular chain effects, now, you know the math, is gonna become twice as deadly. Finally, Iconic Blink. All you gotta do is press L3 or the left trigger for the Xbox controllers to teleport. This perk can be really frustrating to deal with, especially in PvP. There have been situations where I would deal with Stormcallers that would rapidly blink across the map while they're using Stormtrance. And this thing really can get you off your shoes. And dealing with a Warlock with this perk can become a major hassle if you don't know what you're doing. So be careful. Now we have the unique melee abilities. The first one you can equip after getting the Thunderstrike is Chain Lightning. Your Thunderstrike chains to other enemies nearby upon your hit. All in all, if you shock one enemy, you'll be able to shock multiple with this little guy equipped. Second will be Amplitude. Your Thunderstrike has more range. Another unique perk that could really annoy other people, but could be a great advantage if you're using this. If you don't want to get too close to the enemies, you just shock them and move it. Third and final will be Rising Storm. Your Thunderstrike hits charge your super and melee energy. Not as fast as you would think it would, but it would charge a little faster than it normally would. Now we have ourselves the training abilities, which these perks are the same as the Void Walker and the Sun Singer. We have Arcane Wisdom, rolling with battle recovery and speed, Arcane Spirit, which goes with battle recovery and toughness, and Arcane Force, that goes along with toughness and speed. Ancestral Order, you will be dealing with all the tributes. Chaos Order, nothing but raw speed with this little guy. And Divine Order, which you will be focusing with toughness. Finally, we have arrived to the bonus abilities, some of my favorites. First up is Pulse Wave. As you are critically hurt, Pulse Wave will activate, granting you and your allies an initial boost of speed. You just gotta be careful with what you're really doing when it comes to fighting the enemies. If you're injured too much, you will notice your Warlock moving a little bit faster than normal. In a way, this is good, but use this to your advantage. Not too much though. If you're caught in the open for too long, you will get critically wounded and or killed, and your Pulse Wave will stop working. Number 2, Feedback. Incoming melee attacks fully recharge and intensify your Thunderstrike. How in the world does this work? It is beyond me. Third, Transcendent. Once grenade and melee bars are full, Stormtrance restores your health and drains slower. As long as you're not using your melee or your grenade abilities, it's pretty self-explanatory. You'll be healing yourself a lot if you're not using them. But once you activate your melee and or your grenade abilities, watch out. Fourth is Electrostatic Mine. Stormtrance charges faster when allies are near, and Stormtrance being active damages nearby enemies. My guess is that as long as you got your pals nearby you, this ability will kick in and your Stormtrance will charge faster than normal. Along with you activating this means that I believe if enemies are behind you or on the sides, they will actually get damaged upon with the enemies in front of you. Don't really quote me on this, I'm not 100% sure, so I'll check out my gameplay if it does work. And don't worry, I'll be putting a little note if it does or not. So this should be popping out right about now. You're welcome. Fifth is Arc Web. Enemies damaged by your grenade chain to other enemies nearby. As long as you keep throwing grenades, not only will your primary target be shocked, but the other enemies will get shocked as well. Somebody help me with these puns. Finally, Perpetual Charge. Grenade kills immediately recharge your melee energy bar, and vice versa. Getting melee energy kills, having a full bar, by the way, will immediately refill your grenade bar. Have a pattern in mind that once you throw a grenade kill and you immediately get the kill, you should see your melee energy bar being full, and smack someone else and you'll keep on rolling. Make sure you get the little guys first. When I say little guys, I mean the miniature enemies like Thrall, Goblins, Dregs, and Legionaries, if they are weak. But if they're stronger, this perk won't really come in handy. Lowering the electric activity on the Stormcaller, running with the subclass is, well, shocking. I am definitely gonna go to hell. Alright, enough with the puns. This is gonna be the last one. You got a good bag of trips up your sleeves, which involves pain for any enemy in your way, and hopefully good fortune for your allies that are nearby your side. Keep in mind, there are some perks that can benefit for you and your partners in the fighting zone, but it is you as the storm wielder that maintains the thrilling flow. Rain or shine, as you are wielding the arc, you'll do just fine. This wraps up the Stormcaller review. Thank you all for watching. I hope you learned something new today. Hope you got crazy ideas going on in your head, but most of all, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below if you run as a Warlock yourself, and if you do, I would like to know which favorite equipment you like to use that goes with armor pieces, like helmets, gauntlets, chest pieces, etc., and your favorite primary, secondary, and heavy weapons. Hope you will join me in the next and final subclass review of the Guardians, which we will be covering Night Stalker. Until then, game on, gamers.